Hi, welcome to the Night Lily Cafe Magic Item Swap Meet. Here you can get weapons, armor, potions, and more that you can use in your 5e games. And as per usual, everything you see here will be available on my Patreon and Ko-Fi for free. So with that, let's hop into it. The first item today is the Greatsword Shield. This very heavy greatsword is unusually wide, which makes it nearly impossible for it to be effective, except for some of the strongest individuals. But with its wide blade, it offers bonuses to your armor class while wielding it, and in an instant, it can grant as much cover as a normal shield would, in addition to being able to be used as a shield in almost any situation. Next up, we have the You're not a cop, right? Okay, we have a bow that some would refer to as a cheater's bow. This one in particular is a longbow, but the enchantment can be applied to any bow. Now, in addition to the basic accuracy and damage enchantment, while you're attuned to the bow, you know the True Strike cantrip. No, hold up. I know that the True Strike cantrip is pretty trash, but this bow alters it in a few ways. When you cast True Strike through this bow, it's a bonus action cast time instead of a full action, and the range is increased to the maximum range of a bow, in this case 600 feet. Now, here is an important note about True Strike. It is a concentration spell, and it also specifies that it is on the next turn, meaning that you cast True Strike as a bonus action. Your turn ends. You maintain concentration until your next turn, and then you get advantage on the attack. What this means is that if you aren't casting concentration spells and you don't have many bonus action options, this is a very solid choice. Seriously though, the funny thing about True Strike is that if you just make it a bonus action casting time, the spell becomes alright. Not a must pick or even one of my favorites, but it at least becomes decent. But it seems like maybe you want something defense focused? Well, I do have something pretty low cost at only 25 gold at a normal price. It's not even actually magical too. It's just well designed by some artificers I came across. It's called the Quick Drop Shield. True, it's basically just a normal shield, but for those that know how to wield one effectively, it offers flexibility most shields don't by being able to take it off or put it on as an object interaction, which helps if you have a versatile weapon and need the extra damage, or if someone just tries to cook and book your shield with the heat metal spell. It's a small improvement, but it's helpful when you can get it. And as something that's not enchanted, it's a great starting point to hand to your party's wizard or artificer and have them put your own custom enchantment of your choice applied to it. Okay, well, so... Okay, so I do have one other thing that offers protection, but you're gonna have to trust me on it. This is the Trust Me It Works armor, and while it does seem to leave you fairly exposed, if you look closely on the armor, it does have runes on it that actually protect all of the areas that people would target. It actually even protects the wearer more than a normal set of armor would, with the strength of the protection in the enchantment. In addition to that, while you can normally hear heavy armor a mile away, with this set it's actually as quiet as you are. It also gives you surges of, confidence. If you fail a persuasion check, you can use this confidence to strike a pose and ask them if they're sure about their decision, allowing you to reattempt the check without penalty. After you use this ability though, you might want to take a cold shower. If that's not your cup of tea, I can totally understand though. I'm not honestly sure that I could wear it myself. I do have one last item though, which is a potion, technically. I have a druid friend that comes through regularly, and the last time he was here, he gave me some stuff that he brewed, and it's a little too, strong to serve at the cafe normally. His name is Sendio, and he's a very eclectic guy, but the potion does impart some druidic magic while it's working, along with lowered inhibitions, inclinations towards impulsive choices, and a headache in the morning. But hey, they said no good story started with having a glass of water, right? Well, if you like looking over today's wares, be sure to check out the document with the full item descriptions. Links to that will be in the description below. Also, while you're down there, maybe drop a like if you liked this so that I know to make more of it, and the subscribe button's right there because I make other D&D homebrew content. But I do know that I said last week that the Vanguard subclasses should be coming out next, but while I was working on that video, I ran into some issues, and they're resolved now, but by the time that was done, there was no way that video was getting out this week. I'm already working on it for next week though, so I hope to see you then for the Inferno, Fulmination, and Mirage Knight subclasses. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.